hump day. For those of you, we are in the middle of the week and you're almost there. You almost made your Friday. For me, it is my Friday. So I have a 3-day weekend and I am so excited. But I figured while I had a few minutes, I was going to jump on here and do a quick tutorial on a braided headband. This has been, a couple people have requested it, and then keep reminding me that I haven't done it yet. So here we are. So for this braided headband, just keep in mind, depending on your hair density, that is how thick your hair is going to determine how big this braid is. For those of you who have thin hair that weren't blessed with thick hair, we can make it look bigger. Fake it till you make it, my friends. But you only need really 2 or 3, depending on how thick your hair is, 2 or 3 tools. So I have a little hairpin right here, bobby pin, rat tail comb, and of course, if your hair is a little thicker, or depending on how you want to wear it, you can do a rubber band as well. So for today, I'm only going to use these 2 products, and I'm just going to jump right in and show you guys. So, of course, anytime you do a headband, when you think of headband, you think of across the head. I prefer just to go a little bit off of my part, which is off-centered anyway, but I tend to go over just a little bit. Because I had a baby, my hair is just a little fine in through here, so I'm not going to go over completely, but because this is all I want you to make of it, you can dictate how far over you put it and how thick you put it. So for me, I don't do it too thick because I still like a little bit of volume on the top. And again, depending on how thick your hair is on its own, determines how thick the braid's going to be. Some people like a little bit more of a thin braid, and some people like a thicker braid. So I'm just going to take this bobby pin real quick, and I'm just going to pin it back. That way I can isolate that area that I'm braiding back. And I'm going to do a Dutch braid today because I like them a little bit thicker. So I'm going to take a decent sized chunk, separate it into 3, and don't get discouraged if you're all thumbs when you braid. It does take practice. I just happen to be doing hair for about 11 years now, so I've had more than enough practice. So everything's going to go to the center. What you're going to do is lift hair from the front with that last piece, bringing it towards the center. So what I tend to do, I'll get a little closer. What I tend to do is just kind of scoop my hand underneath and pinch that outside hair. And while I'm pinching that outside hair, I bring another piece back in. So you can see out here, I got my thumb here, my index finger. And you're just going to pinch a new piece of hair, and you're going to pull it right in with that other piece. Now I'm going to show you the way I like to wear a headband braid. But again, you can kind of do whatever you feel like you want to do. This does keep it out of my face, which is really nice because throughout the day, I notice I'm constantly running my fingers through my hair, getting it away from my face. Alright, so I just stopped here, pivoted, because of course I feel like I'm at that point all thumbs. So I'll show you in slow motion how to do the braid. You're just going to take it, bring it in, the next one, bring it in. So it's always going to go towards the center. And the reason I like doing a Dutch braid is I feel like I can really make it a lot thicker. For those of you who have thin hair, this does lift up from the hair, so it's automatically going to give you a little bit of volume. Then if you go in and lightly pull out the sides of the braids, you get a little bit more texture to it, and you do get a little bit more volume out of it, and it doesn't make it look thicker. Like I said, fake it till you make it, my friends. So what I'll do is I have it pinned down here. You can start from up here. I like to start a little bit more to the bottom because I feel like it's just easier to pull out that way. And you're just going to lightly take the sides and depending on the look you're going for, If you're looking more for like a bohemian kind of look, of course you can pull this out a little bit more. Just keeping in mind, pull a little bit at a time. That way it's not too messy. There was rhyme or reason to what you were doing. But look how much thicker that looks already. And because I stopped the braid down here, I can dictate the direction that the rest of the hair goes. So I can pin it over top if I want to keep that braid going and show it, or I can tuck it underneath and have my hair resting over top of it. For today, I'm going to go over top because I really like the way the rest of my braid is going. And then I can just, and that's one bobby pin. Of course, depending on your hair, you can go in with a second one and crisscross them. So if you went in this way, just go down that way. That way they really latch into each other. And especially because the bobby pins have the teeth up in here, you can either go down with it, but for me, I prefer going where the straight edge is because it's just a little bit more comfortable in here. But when you go in and crisscross them, those teeth are really gonna latch into each other, and you're not gonna have to worry about your hair all of a sudden throughout the day just starting to pull out. So that is probably one of my go-to styles for keeping my hair out of my face. I prefer doing a Dutch braid. I know some people haven't figured that part out yet, but I'll work on that as far as showing you guys. But it's quick, easy style, especially if you're, I always preach about like second and third day hair, but seriously, if you can go longer without shampooing your hair and you can come up with styles in between, especially this is the area where we tend to pull our hair back off our face and the oil from our fingers gets super greasy on your hair, especially if you have fine hair. So keeping it away from your face and kind of coming up with a style that's gonna A, keep it away from your face, B, not make it look like you put Crisco in your hair, because that's just gross, and have it look cute, it's a win-win. So I hope you guys enjoyed this style. If you have any questions or you want to see something else, please leave a comment and I will definitely try to get that to you guys. Working on trying to get this room together. I know I keep saying it, but I'm trying to get this room together and still play mom and wife and hairstylist. So again, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up, subscribe below, and I will see you guys soon.